Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. In celebration of Marvel Studios' brand new movie Captain America Brave New World, today we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Captain America Brave New World, Captain America. If Saturday morning cartoons fueled your imagination as a kid and powers your action figure collecting now as an adult, then you're in the right place. Thanks for stopping by and welcome to Saturday Morning Toy Collecting. Taking a closer look at the front of the package here, we do have the deluxe style packaging Legends series up here at the top. You see just about everything he comes with. You see the wings are kind of like spread out and then folded. I don't know if are they folded or just apart. We have to assemble. I think we're going to have to assemble. And then we have the new logo there. We have some nice artwork here on the side of Anthony Mackie's Falcon, same artwork there, and then here he is on the back. Nice artwork with the helmet on. It says, after carrying the mantle of Captain America for a few years, Sam Wilson must use his intelligence and make new allies to stop a force unlike any he's seen before. All right, keeping it super vague so they don't spoil anything from the movie. Well, spoil no more than the trailers already have. And you know what? At the time of this recording, this guy should be around $35 wherever you find him. But last night I noticed on Walmart he was on sale for like $17.50 or something like that. Something crazy. So like if you act fast and you know maybe he's still up, maybe you can catch this guy on a deal. So enough about that. Let's get him opened up and take a closer look at everything Sam comes with. All right, we've got a lot to get through, so let's just get cracking. Here in the package, he does come with two gesturing hands, which I really like. We have one that looks like it could possibly be holding the shield and one that's gesturing or looks like he's just thrown the shield. Both are on horizontal hinges, and the fists that come on him in the package also are on horizontal hinges. We do get this backpack here that I believe... let's see, is this the one? No, this is the plain backpack when the wings are collapsed. And it looks like this little plug here on the back is for Cap's shield. So you can plug in his shield very tightly on his back for him to carry when he is when his wings are closed. So that's what this backpack is. You see it's got a little plug for his back. While we have the shield out here, you can see there's a little bit of the leather straps just hinted at behind the back of the shield. You do have this nice little, man, that's super tight. So you've got the peg and then the post right there. That almost feels like it's going to break. But we do have the shield there looking very nice and clean, which looks really cool. We also have a different style backpack, very similar to the first. They look almost identical from the back, or they are identical from the back. Also has that hole for the shield, but if you flip it around here on the back, you can see where you've got the ports for the wings and the little ratchets that are the little detents that are made in to the back. And so that's what these pieces are here, and I don't know if there is a front or a back to these. So we can go ahead and get that assembled. I do see how to put it together, so that's not bad. So here's one wing, and there's a little bit of a curvature to the wing, so that kind of makes me think that this might best be served as being his left wing that would go over like his left, your right. So let's do this one as well. Let's get this put together. So this would be his right wing, so his right, your left. But you can see how they have that little bit of a curvature there. And then let's go ahead and port these in, and you can see there's a couple little detents right here. So when you put those on, they're going to hopefully stay in position. So we're gonna look at these, but yeah, that's really nice. That's a really nice wingspan right there. We also have Red Wing, or I'm not sure, is it still Red Wing when it comes with Cap, and then if there's a bird for Falcon, then what's the Falcon's bird's name? I don't know. I haven't looked too deeply into that. There is a hole here on the back, so if you have a little flight stand from before, you can put this on a flight stand and it'll stay up. Otherwise, this doesn't plug into the back of his backpack or anything like that. There's nowhere for it to go. And then the last accessory here is this really nice head sculpt that I absolutely love. And hopefully you can see back there that the little visor is translucent, and there are some Sam's eyes sculpted in the back there, but this is not a helmet. This is a full head that pops on. I really dig this. This is something new that we haven't seen before in the MCU, and that would be like Captain America with like a full head mask. Helmet, which looks really great. So you've got like a breathing tube right here, a little breathing hose. I love that you can see down in there. Hopefully you guys can see down in there. I don't know if you can or not, but yes, in hand I can see that his eyes are in there. And then we have the little wings on the side, the Captain America wings, which look really nice. I can't wait to see what this is going to look like on Sam himself when we get it out and pop it on him. And here is Sam standing straight up and down right out of the package. And I've seen a few reviews of this guy, and I think where people are saying that this is the exact same figure as before, the white version that came out, I think in that 2-pack with Captain America with the other cap. I guess it is. I don't know. I've never bought that figure. I don't have it in hand. I don't buy almost hardly like any Marvel Legends movie figures. The only ones I have are Deadpool and Wolverine. That's the only two that I have. So I don't have any to like really go back and, you know, to compare with this guy. But just taking it at face value, I really dig this Captain America outfit. It is really nice. If, you know, Chris Evans had ever shown up wearing this, like I would have just, you know, easily accepted it as another Captain America suit that was designed for him. It's very modern, futuristic with all the tech lines and everything. But I love how it's also very easily identifiable. This is Captain America. So I think this is the most Captain America of all of the Captain America suits we've seen Anthony Mackie's Sam Wilson wear in the MCU. So let's get him off the rotating base and punch in on some of those details of the suit. All right, taking a closer look at the suit here, we do not have a Sam without the goggles. These goggles are not removable. That would have been a nice inclusion to give us one of those. I think that would have looked really neat. But I think there's plenty out there. So if you want one and you have one, you can, you know, pop it on. Or if you don't have it, I think they're probably easily you know, to track down. You can get your hands on one. But I do like the straps. You know, these I love on Cap suit when these are painted brown, but I love that they're still there. They're going to look like they're holding on whatever backpack he happens to have on his back, which, you know, if you want to go with the backpack, you certainly can. But also you could just plug the shield directly into his back if you wanted to do that. But let's see here how this is going to look. Just plugging that in. There's a little bit of distance between the back and the shield because of that backpack, but you could just as easily, you know, do this and not have the backpack, which I think is a lot cleaner look. But you know, we've come to know that Sam is going to have this backpack on, so let's go ahead and pop that on for the rest of the review. Let's see here. Yeah, this suit looks really good. I love the wings being played up next to the star, because that just adds more to the Sam's version of Captain America. I love the silver detail on the shoulders. I love that he still, you know, it doesn't even look like from a distance that his sleeves are rolled up, but they actually are. So he has the half sleeves with the gauntlets and the gloves. I think is really neat. Let's see here. There we go. I thought this little piece, this is a floating piece, and it just looked like it was off. I'm not sure why that's not glued down to the torso, unless it's designed. Oh, it's because I guess it's designed to move. Yeah, I still don't know why it's not glued down to this piece here, not here, but here, because maybe it's just designed to float, to move around. Some tech lines on the pants. I really like the extra stripes and all the lines down the side, and I really dig these boots. They look really nice, very futuristic, very, you know, modern design. Of course. As far as the articulation goes, let's see if he's going to have. Oh, he's got the hinge on the neck. But you know, you may have to cut a little bit of his neck out to get more of a, because he's only going to be able to look up that far, which is not quite looking forward when he's flying in this kind of pose, but it looks up a little bit. Yeah, you just can't, not going to be able to get it much further than that. Not a mess my camera all the way up. But he can look down that far since it's on a ball joint. We get a little bit of range of motion. Gosh, almost none. Sorry. Yeah, almost none on that bobble. We're just going to get some rotation and some up and down. Arms, I'm assuming, are going to be able to go out and hit that T-pose no problem. Well, they can't quite hit that T-pose. That's about as far as they go. But they do go all the way around. No butterfly joint, which would have been really nice and really easy to incorporate into the sculpt with these lines here. Would have been hidden very nice, but we do have that bicep swivel. We do have very nice double jointed pinless arms, so no complaints there. He does have the ab crunch, and he can crunch forward that far, and he can lean back that far, which is great for flying poses. And I love that the paint goes all the way up into the abdomen, so that no matter how far back you push it, you're not going to get any gappage, or the lines are not going to stop. We saw earlier that we have full rotation at the waist. I mean, no drop down on the hips at all. Legs can go forward that far, can go out to the side that far, and can go back about that far. We do have a very nicely hidden upper thigh cut. We have double jointed pinless knees, but how far can we go back? We can go back about that far. Is there going to be a boot swivel? No boot swivel, even though there's a really nice place to hide it. And then we have pin, hinge, and swivel. No swivel, but just forward-facing pin and hinge down for the feet. And that looks really cool. Now, as far as like Sam donning the shield, you just flip that around, get the clip, and then it's going to plug in very nicely, and you're going to get some really cool poses with that. So how does he function with this backpack and the wings? Let's go ahead and get that on and see. And let's push this in, and there he looks really, really good. I mean, this guy is going to give you some really good shelf presence on your shelf. This guy's going to look great. The wings can hinge all the way up. They're on really strong detents, so the wings can go all the way up, and then they can go down that far. And that's where they actually meet right there. Trying to figure out where is a good spot, because if you want to do that, the scene in the movie where he closes the wings around him and protects himself, you may have to go up a little higher, maybe like right in that area, but you can, definitely get his wings to cross over in the front, and he can protect himself from being punched by the Red Hulk or whoever else is going to be punching Sam in this movie. But yeah, this guy has fantastic shelf presence. Like, this dude is going to look so good on my shelf, and I'm really glad to have this version of Sam because I really dig this suit. I really like the one that showed up that was mostly white at the end of Falcon and Winter Soldier, the TV series. But yeah, I'm really digging this one as well. I do have one other figure, and sorry I did not do a review on him, but I do have one other figure from this movie that I want to bring out here to do a little size comparison with. So let's go ahead and bring him out. So here's the only other figure that I have from this film, and that is going to be the Red Hulk. And you can see just how huge he is going to be and tower over Sam in the film. And I think these guys are going to look fantastic together on my shelf. I really should have done a review of this guy. This Hulk looks fantastic. I love the head sculpt. I'm glad that it doesn't, they're not trying to make this particular figure look like Harrison Ford, so that if you just want a standard Red Hulk for your Marvel Legends collection, you can definitely have it. I would love to see this guy, this whole body remold, reused once again, and be given like an extra like green Hulk through somewhere in 2025. I think that would be pretty fantastic. I would buy the same exact body again, just in green, because this is a fantastic mold. So let's get Sam up on the rotating base, get him into some poses, and give our final thoughts. All right, I think this guy is fantastic. I think the deal that you get, like what you get out of the package for $35, which is what I paid for this guy at my local Target, I think it's well worth it. I think that the way he poses up, the way he looks, his aesthetics, he looks really, really, really good. And of course, I can't wait to see what Mafex or SH Figure Arts has for us down the road. But for a $35 mass market figure, this guy is pretty stellar. And like I said, at the time of this recording last night, I was able to go and pick up a second one for a friend of mine off of Walmart for $17.99 or $17.88 or something. They're already clearancing this guy out. I don't know if that was a mistake, and I don't even know if it's still available for that price. But if you definitely can get it for that price, You got to jump on it. That's a no-brainer at that price point. I absolutely love this guy. I can't wait to check out the movie this weekend, and I hope you guys go and check it out as well. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this guy and how he stacks up to other Sam Wilsons in the past. And man, I really hope that Hasbro gives us a Marvel Legends Secret Wars style Falcon this year. That would just be fantastic to fill out more ranks of my Secret Wars shelf. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I super appreciate it. Please continue to check us out over at Instagram at Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I am your Saturday Morning Toy Collector, Mark, and I will see you in the toy aisles.